ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਗ੍ਰੀਨਵੇ ਹਲਕੇ ਤੋਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਉਪਚੋਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਚੋਣ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਸਿਖਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਐਨਡੀਪੀ ਦੀ ਲੀਡਰ ਅਤੇ ਅਲਬਰਟਾ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਐਚ ਨੋਟਲੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਉਮੀਦਵਾਰ ਰੂਪ ਰਾਏ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ।
I thank each and every one of you for showing up to support Roop Rai and NDP campaign. Among us, we have number of MLAs with us. We have Robin Luff, we have Jamie Kleinstuber, Deborah Dutter, we have Stephanie McLean, Minister of Service Alberta and Minister responsible for status of women, Craig Coolahan, and we also have an MLA all the way from Edmonton who came just to support us here, Thomas Dang. So I will not take too much time. As you all know, this rally has been organized to support the Roop Rai, who is the candidate for Greenway by-election, NDP candidate for Greenway by-election. No, seriously, T-3. Everybody knows her. She seriously needs no introduction, but I will still want to go over a little bit. She lives in Calgary with her husband and a 4-year-old daughter, and she's a graduate from University of Calgary. She has been actively involved in community in many different roles. She has worked for women empowerment in our society. She has a background in media as well. She used to work for Red FM, a media outlet here, and she was a producer and co-host for a program. And then she called me one day to book an interview when I got elected on May 5th. And she asked me the reason that why I haven't had office open yet. So I told that I am looking for my constituency manager, and there are postings on NDP website, and later on we found her resume there, and we were happy to accept her as constituency manager for Calgary Greenway. In her role as constituency manager, I can say that she was the person who kept me afloat. It was a new experience for me, and her public dealing, her understanding of issues was phenomenal, and I'm pretty certain that she will make a phenomenal MLA for Calgary Greenway. And without further delay, I would invite Roop Rai to come on stage and give remarks. Thank you.
I'm so excited to be joined today by my friend Premier Rachel Notley, and I'm sure you're excited too. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today at this rally for positive change in Calgary Greenway. Tomorrow is the last day of advance polls. A lot of our supporters are voting in advance to avoid the long lineups. In fact, the advance poll location is only a few steps away from here at the Abbeydale Public School. So after this rally is done, please go and vote today. Or if you know people who are voting, please tell them to come out and vote today. We're now 4 days away from the E-Day, and the momentum we're feeling is incredible. We've been door knocking, we've been phone calling and talking to folks in the riding over and over again. And we're hearing that people in the Calgary Greenway want a party that will stand up for our social services, for our healthcare, our education system, for the services that the residents of Calgary Greenway depend upon. As I look around this room, I see a lot of familiar faces. So I want to take a moment to thank all of our volunteers. A round of applause for the volunteers, please. Thank you. I know that all of us have busy lives. We have kids, we have families, we have work. But still, I want to thank you for the sacrifices that you're making for this campaign. Our success is because of what you do. So once again, give yourself a round of applause. Why not? I want to now introduce our main attraction. Rachel Notley was elected as the leader of Alberta New Democrats on October 18, 2014. Since 2008, Rachel has served as the MLA for Edmonton Strathcona and is known as a strong, effective voice in the legislature. She was re-elected in 2012 with the highest share of the vote of any MLA in this province. Rachel has distinguished herself as a powerful voice for fairness, for better public health care and education for Alberta families, and for protecting vulnerable Albertans. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming my friend and our leader, the Premier of Alberta, Rachel Notley.
Thank you all so much for coming out. It's great to see you all here. What an excellent level of energy and what an excellent campaign. So hello to you all. Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Salam, Kamusta, and Bonjour. It is really an enormous pleasure to be joining you to support our friend, my friend, and our candidate here in Calgary Greenway, Roop Rai. You know, my friends, the people of this riding deserve to be represented by a strong, dynamic, outspoken, and fearless, and incredibly hardworking person. And that's why it's so lucky that they have a chance to vote for Roop. She connects with communities. She speaks up for you. And she knows what ordinary people are going through, what their lives are like, what their hopes and dreams are like. She is a young mother, and there need to be more of those in the legislature of this province. I'm happy to say that we've increased the number of young mothers in the legislature in this province, but we still don't have enough there. Now, there are fewer, more passionate advocates for public universal Medicare than people like Roop, who know exactly how important these services are every day. And she is committed to serving the people of Calgary Greenway and the people of Alberta by helping bring them good, effective government that puts people and families first. Which is why, my friends, she is going to win here in just a few short days. Friends, this campaign has been seeing lots of support at the door, which is no surprise when we're running a candidate as impressive and committed as Roop Rai. What people are telling me is that they want an MLA and a government that are about protecting and strengthening the basic services they need for themselves and their families. Healthcare, education, basic public services that the people of this riding know are safe in the hands of our government. Basic public services that they know will be safe in the hands of Roop Rai. More and more people in this riding are telling us they want to be represented by Roop because, unlike her opponents, she knows that people come first. In tough economic times, and let there be no mistake, we understand that we are in tough economic times. You don't make things worse by firing our teachers and our nurses as those opposition parties want us to do. People want a government with better priorities than that. People want a government that cares about people, that cares about providing stability and support for our families and for our communities, not piling onto them with even more cuts than they're already trying to manage. People want a government simply put, that takes care of people. People want a government that won't respond to the mistakes of the former government by making our children and our seniors pay for them. People want a government with clarity and determination on issues of diversifying this economy and stimulating job creation. And people want real action, concrete action, effective action on jobs. Not just angry opposition talking and yelling. Taking effective action is exactly what our government is doing for the people of this province. In the last election, we said to Albertans, we would not make the kind of cuts that had thousands and thousands of children starting school last September without a teacher to teach them. And we reversed those cuts, and we protected our schools, and we will continue to do the things that matter to the people of Calgary. And we are here today to start a new era right here in Calgary Greenway by electing a strong, energetic, new government MLA, Roop Rai. So as I said at the outset, I'm very grateful to each and every one of you for the support that you have shown by being here tonight. We all know she will do representing Calgary Greenway. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's get working on that. Thank you.